we have a caller here. Hi,
Hi.
welcome.
Yeah, hi Melissa. Hi. Yeah, I've been listening to this. It's very useful, and yeah, so I have few questions to ask. Can I ask?
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So yeah, so like basically, I've been like doing some kind of show in YouTube. So what I have is like there are a lot of people. They were getting messages like in WhatsApp, like okay, we can get you a visa. And what they are asking is they're asking, okay, you send me like $500 initially for visa or something, and they were innocently sending it like, and they're losing the money. And after that, they don't know what to do in that case. So I just want to know like can we take like I'm here, I tried to like track few of them, but they blocked me after some time. Like I try to message them and try to find them where they are and all, but I'm not able to find the root of it. So if such cases, what can we do? Is there anything we can do to find
Mm.
out or how to help them? Because they're not able to come here, I'm sure they will not be able to get a visa. So how to help those kind of victim? It's not a big money, I know, but still there are a lot of victims. The number, if you see, like even I'm a small YouTuber, I'm getting like tens and like hundreds of messages similar to that.
Mm.
I just want to know if anything we can do about it.
So that's visa fraud, right?
Yes.
Trying to sell US visas is visa
Correct.
fraud. And there is an agency at the State Department called the Diplomatic Security Service. It
Okay.
has a fraud unit that investigates fraud involving US visas.
Okay.
So if there is a way to sort of report that to the State Department, I mean, there is, this sounds like a fraud that's going on abroad, right? This is people in another
Yeah.
country who are sort of offering to sell US visas.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the main things is just to educate people to let
Mhm.
them know that under US law, these visas are not for sale, right? There is an enormous fee for some of them, right? There's a
Yeah, that's
filing fee, that's not small,
Hmm.
but there shouldn't be a kind of recruiting fee. There were cases way back before the internet. There were cases that I would hear about where literally middlemen would sell visa applications to people who couldn't get a visa application, who wanted to apply to for a visa to come to the United States. And that's visa fraud too. Like, these applications aren't for sale. The internet has obliterated that kind of fraud,
Mm.
but sort of new kinds of fraud have come in. The other thing to be really wary about, Melissa, you were asking earlier about warning signs. When you see an advertisement that says fly now, pay later, right? That's
Mm.
another sign that someone is going to be either docking your paycheck or demanding payment when you get back to your country of origin.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, this is very good. And yeah, one last question, if time permits, can I ask that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so like in Canada, I know there are kind of different kinds of visa for like a low level jobs. Like we can go for and work as a like in construction or something similar to that,
Hmm.
and people can pay around I believe like $2,000 or $3,000, and they do get a visa and they do come here and work on those jobs. So I believe I like I'm seeing a lot of people are saying same way you can come to US also. So I just want to know if you know, is there similar visa is available or is it just like scam they're doing?
So again, I would be very wary of anybody saying, pay me $2,000 and I'll get you a visa, right? There are visas that are, H-1B visas are obviously high skilled laborers, people with engineering degrees and advanced degrees.
True.
There are other visas to come to the United States, H-2As, those are largely agricultural workers,
Okay.
H-2Bs. There are sort of J-1 visas for people to come to the United States. But I have to be frank, we've seen abuse and
Mm.
we've seen labor exploitation, and some exploitation that even rises to the level of human trafficking on all of these visa schemes.
Mm.
And
Okay.
so the main message that people need to receive is that even if you have a legal visa and even if you think you have a job that's completely legit coming to the United States, be very careful, right?
Okay.
Keep a copy of your passport in a
Mm.
separate place. Keep a copy of your passport with your family before you leave. Make sure that you have the phone number of your embassy in the country that you're going to. Make sure that you even have, a secondary cell phone. Um, we've seen cases of people hiding things in their shoes, and like, so they would have access to people who were particularly concerned and worried.
Mm.
When you come through US customs, and actually, when you do your visa interview, the US government now is required to give you a brochure. And that brochure, which was partly written by non-governmental organizations in coordination with the US government, that brochure is essentially a know your rights brochure. It's been translated into multiple languages. You can find it on the State Department website. The State Department website, if you Google on the State Department site, know your rights, it'll pop up. And it has essentially small descriptions of the rules and your rights for any kind of visa. So in answer to your question, yes, there are other visas, but those visas also present potential problems.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot for answering. It helps.
No problem. Thank you for your call. Like again, this is what it's all about, getting information out there that folks can use. So we appreciate you calling in.